How's it, everybody? Welcome back into the Paper Plane Inn. I'm Mikota Neely, and thank you guys for waiting for me to come back live. It is so good to actually see you guys here today. Did you guys have a good day? Did you guys eat well? Did you guys rest well? Did you guys have a good day at... Oh, Savage! Oh, dear! Oh! Okay, I missed this time around. Whoo! Okay. Okay. This is a kind of... that was kind of scared the bejesus out of me. Alright. But how is everyone doing today? I hope that you guys actually had a good day today so far, and thanks for the head pat, and I really wish that I actually, well, I don't know, like take the time to actually fix that because, well, because if I try to finagle it there, I might also mess up the ones in the podium, but oh well. I think we're just gonna have to live and let live with what we got. But yes, it is so good to actually see you guys here today after it's been so long since we've actually done a stream like this. So yeah, Savage, it's so thank you so much for the sub. Can't wait to see the great stream with Sigel's resident MILF with her new armor. You're not entirely wrong. You're not entirely wrong. Today is a stream where we actually get to tackle on doing character art today. Something that we haven't done in a long while when we did a stream like this. Justifiably so, because what with having our streams preoccupied with commissions and everything else that came in between that. But so, how about we actually use this time to actually go into the podium, and so we can actually get to work with what we got today, shall we? And now I'm undeafened here in chat. Oh, hi, Shads!
What? Where?
You're still in the jar. I forgot to take you out of there. There you go. Now you're actually free from the said jar. Just 39 more streams until I get my funny number back. Well,
there's something I could say in regards to Splatty there, but I'm going to hold my tongue.
It's kind of late for that. I mean, everyone knows that underneath my stream, there's the 18 plus tag, so yeah.
That is not what I was talking about, Riki.
But yeah, I am just so happy to actually see you guys all here again, and I just realized this room is actually toasty as fuck, so hold on a second, I need to turn on the fan, because fuck me! I don't want to turn into a son of chicken. Wait a minute, come to think about it, has there ever been anyone who actually tried to attempt to cook something in a sauna in the past? No?
Not that I immediately know of. Why?
I mean, I know steam can actually, warm up and stuff, but it does kind of make you kind of think, don't you? You know?
I suppose so.
Let's see. I watched a show called Sweet Pretty Cure. Just 10 more episodes and I'm done. It's a season, Pretty Cure, the anime series that I've watched for years. That is fair. I am familiar with Pretty Cure. I've yet to watch it, but I know how very well known the series is. And hi, Afton.
Hello, Afton.
Hello.
Hi.
How y'all doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm just getting my ducks in a row for today's art stream because we got ourselves we're gonna decide a familiar character in her new duds. I'm sure that there's some people here who need a refresher, so I'll make this kind of quick. Do you guys remember this character, Myyra, if you will?
Yes.
Can you share your screen, please?
Oh, fuck! Right, I almost forgot in that department. Hold
Thank
on.
you.
Hold on. There you go. I'm sure that you guys still remember Myyra, if you will. Or
Yes.
full name Myyra Lobelia, my Shatterkai elf, Archfey warlock with eloquence bard, and a woman on the path of what the flag handbasket? Golem. Okay. Oh, I see what's wrong with you. Golem, replay it to the beginning. Thank you. Alright, so, Myyra Lobelia, Shatterkai elf with Archfey, who's an Archfey warlock as well as Eloquence Bard. A woman who is actually has a dual nature that is filled with intrigue for someone who is actually who can actually be the deceiver, the talker, as well as being ruthless. Also showcases sweetest motherly side as possible for her only child that she ever has, which is this little cute little tyke.
Aww.
Mm.
Like how we both did that at the exact same time.
I mean, yeah, this this is Mina, which is her daughter, if you will. Her one and only 5-year-old child that she cares very immensely, if you will. And heaven forbid if you actually try to come between her and the kid. Good luck trying to get that working. I mean, the hag the hag who tried to kidnap her did. And now it is time for us to actually draw out Myyra's new armor that she gained ever since my time in the Planescape campaign, if you will.
Oh, you're
Should be
playing.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a psycho among us.
Oh, hi, West. I think there's something going on his end, but that's okay. You don't mess with a mom. Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, I hear. I think he's still playing Epic Mickey Rebrushed.
Yeah, we can hear it in the background.
Well, you know what? That is absolutely fair because I know.
Of putting it.
You know what? That's kind of fair because I'm not one to judge for because I know that there's some people out there who really loves Epic Mickey, and that's 100% okay in my book.
It's a decent game. I actually don't have a lot of experience with it.
Okay.
I've only played very little of Epic Mickey, but I actually thought it was really good.
I wanted to give it a try, but timing has never been very favorable to me.
I mean, the game is on Steam now.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I had to wait an extra day because the console people got it the day early, not the PC people.
Oof.
Hmm.
Let's
Also, damn!
I mean, yeah. When I designed this armor, I had to combine two elements of two significant outfits from a show that yes, Lord Bluff. Don't think there's any. Just using the sauna to cook, but heard in Finland that other countries to have ovens in them. Ah, okay. Mina is such a sweet bead. She is protected by the party, an ancient Gith world walker, a celestial, an archfey, and many ghosts. I mean, yeah. Ever since the day that I kind of played out as Mina, it kind of left an impact in it. I'm basically playing as, well, in D&D, normally you would actually play as one character. But in this case, when it comes to the Planescape game that I'm a part of alongside with everyone else, I actually ended up playing as two characters. Now, I know it sounds a little bit confusing, but it kind of is interesting that I was able to play off the juxtapose between mother and daughter. And it, you know, in this one case, it does work.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so I'm guessing Mina will get a Planescape, like you'll make art of that Planescape version of her then?
I don't kind of need to because I already have, the one I designed for her is enough as is.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, I probably
Also,
can't.
I'd just like to say to Miki specifically,
Yes?
I wish you the best of luck and sympathies next month.
Ah, yeah.
Huh?
Huh?
You're gonna have to deal with the Apex, the old snowball, for the entirety of next month.
Oh,
Halloween,
right. It took me a while to actually register that. To be honest, I'm not even sure what my situation's going to be for next month. Cause, I know I already got things planned in mind for, I know I already had things planned in mind, but I also, at the same time, I also got familial duties that need to be done, but I have yet to hear anything back from my mom on when is the right time for me to actually come over, or any confirmation if I had any tickets at all, because she's gonna foot the bill for it. But I know that she's busy, but I just hope that she doesn't take too long, or otherwise any opportunity, any window of opportunity for tickets would probably be, well, out the window, and things will get even more jacked up.
Ugh.
Look, as someone who actually has experience in traveling, it is very important to actually get ticket prices before, about a month or two in advance before your leaving date. Otherwise, if you end up waiting for too long, the prices will actually get a little bit more expensive, and you want to avoid that. Take it as someone who actually had her fair share of traveling, but when I had to try to find time to see Steve back in our early stages of our relationship.
Which is fair. And you'll have to excuse me, I think me food is here.
Okay.
We'll get the food.
I hope this isn't too rude to ask, but I'm generally curious. Do you put some of your personality traits of your characters and the character completely separated? I just wonder how the players will get into their characters, any motif and techniques. I guess it kind of depends and varies depending from character to character, because there is a thing that is called write what you know, and it is okay to actually put in a trait or two of yours into that said character. But the caveat at the end of the day is try to make them more stand out, try to actually flesh out more of their personality in order to make them feel like more of a person than if you will, than some sort of caricature. Like, take Myyra for an example. I kind of implemented her anxious motherly trait towards her when it comes to Mina, because as someone who has yet to actually experience motherhood, but I had a feeling I'm going to be a very anxious parent. Yeah, that is going to be very prevalent when it comes to, yeah. But I also implemented other things that would separate her from me. I made Myyra something that she is the type who would actually try to be the face, the talker, but also would use her natural beauty as well as her charisma to actually get to from point A to B. Because warlocks do be like that though. And
Well, that is their own breed.
And she does have her moments where she does actually have the face, but I also implemented another element when it comes to Myyra's personality traits. She is not afraid to actually get her hands dirty, no matter what the cost is going to be, because at the end of the day, all she wants is to actually protect and safeguard her daughter, her one and only thing that she has left to her person. And let me think a little bit more before my brain farts a bit more. And by that, and what I meant by dirty jobs, it would range from actually doing interrogations and torture to, how do I actually describe this? She would also, how would I actually describe this?
Would it essentially be...
Yeah, Yeah, that too, because there was a time when in her early years, after Mina was born, or before or after Mina was born, she actually had to work as a lady of the night for a time. And only for a time. It was something she's not really proud of, but it got both her and her daughter by. And she never actually she only got to keep up with that until Mina was like 3. After a significant and that's because of an incident that caused her to stop doing that. Let's see. Thank you. I'm not in any campaign. I just want to know when you roleplay, you just make a character for the fun of it. Oh, I do. That's the beauty when it comes to D&D, especially if you're creative. It actually opens the floodgates of your creativity muscles that you never thought would actually make it possible. You know?
Like, it's definitely like, we can kind of agree that a lot of people do put like minor aspects into their characters, because surprisingly it's a lot more fun to do so. It actually shows, like, it gives you a reason to care for the character as well. Not only see them develop as a character through this campaign, but also develop that a piece of your soul is in that campaign, enjoying it as well.
Let's see. Hold on. My DM actually said something. I usually add one trait, and that is very much mine, and one that I don't have, but I would like to have. Yep, that is actually true. And this is part of why I made Tepia as he was, a sort of mirror and a foil. This is also kind of true. Now, for someone who actually is, okay, now, here is a better question. Should I actually give her iconic bun, or should I not give her iconic bun?
Like the bun.
Okay.
Like, it just fits to her character still.
I mean,
Plus,
it is
it just made me like... Sorry, you go on.
Sorry, I can wait. You go.
Plus, I have like this really funny like intrigue with buns, because when you actually see someone with a bun, you just can't help but mess with it.
Good luck doing that on Myyra's case.
No, like, do you know how they have those speed bags with a boxing gym? You just do that with your hands, just like Popo.
Hold on, I can't see for Jack on where the. Oh, there we go. I just need to turn that off, the clothing off, just so I can actually do this curl. And let's.
Oh, sorry. You go on fast.
Let's see. And as for now, there's a character name that I actually now there's a character name that actually I really should find time to actually explain. Now in the early days of the Planescape game that I was playing with, Myyra actually got herself an arrangement of sorts thanks to her patron. Oh, Goku, hi! Welcome to the Paper Plane Inn! I'm Ikoto Nui, and we are currently doing a character art as we speak. But yeah, as I was saying, in the early days of the Planescape campaign, Myyra, the reason why Myyra actually got herself the living arrangement as she is through her patron and the connections that said patron made. And one time that Myyra actually got a letter of sorts, her said that is the provider of the person of the apartment that she lives in, where she has to go into the ladies' ward to actually talk to that said person, and so they could actually make further arrangements of her living conditions. That is there where she actually does get to meet a significant person who would return time and time again, and this is the said guy in question. Where is he? I know I got him here. There he is! It's not finished. Mind you, it's not finished. okay? There's still some details in here that I've yet to do. Sevi? Cool. This is the guy in question. His name is Kukulkan, but he likes to go by the name of Tepeo. And this is the guy who actually is the one who provided Myyra the apartment that she got for her, that she's living with her daughter. They made some arrangements on how Myyra's living condition is going to work when it comes to her time in Sigil. And eventually it kind of evolved to that of a slow burn romance that kind of well, I don't know if slow burn is the right word for the job, because it kind of developed really fast, stupid fast. Okay, and what I'm trying to say is that it took some level of timing, if you will, until those two actually got themselves pretty much involved. What I mean by Myyra and Tepeo, if you will. He looks like Wesker. No. He's not really Wesker. No. I mean, if I had to screen in here, he doesn't look like that of a Wesker type at all. I mean, sure, he kind of look, and the reason why he looks the way he does is that he runs an organization that is called the Balance Scales, and what Savage would actually describe him as, how should I? Okay, I'm trying my best to word this as possible without flapping my gums wildly to the wind. He's that of a mobster, if you will, but only serves to help the less fortunate, if you in a sense.
Good on him.
Yep.
So basically, like what Yakuza do. Like, yes, I know I know how people often view them, but surprisingly, their original intent was to help the community, and in some cases, some of them still do.
What happened?
Corruption. But I'm not gonna say much, just in case any do watch. I don't want my fingers gone.
No. I kind of sincerely doubt it. Okay, Savage did say he is part of the Celestial Mafia, the ones who do the wrong thing for the right reasons. Pretty much. I mean, there was a time where he actually did step up on the plate to actually help safeguard Mina, because he actually got word that someone is going to be after Mina later down in the line, and Myyra was obviously terrified out of her mind as well as pissed. Someone actually has the gut balls to actually try to go after her daughter, but Tepeo, alongside with the rest of the party, said, "We're gonna actually help we're actually gonna help you out and defend Mina as well." And
Aww.
it results with Mina having to stay in the bunny house. Yes, bunny house, because one of our party mates is playing a Heron God, and she actually brought a good chunk of her family to live in an apartment complex in Sigil. And Mina has to stay, and the plan basically goes: the party would wake up early in dawn to actually protect Mina from the invaders inside of the bunny house, from the bunny house, if you will. Tepeo brought alongside his own forces to actually aid the process, if you will. And
Aww.
the forces that we had to fight against, in that time, in that early dawn, was a Banderhop, alongside with, I forgot the creature's name. Savage, I kinda need a little help.
Could I ask about it? Because I may be in one of the books.
Huh?
Describe what this creature looks like and what creature type.
They also look a little bit frog-like in nature.
Are you referring to Bullywogs or Grung?
No. I think I may have gotten that thing a bit wrong. I mean, Savage.
I mean-
If Savage is the one who actually banner hops and shapeshifted quasits.
Ah.
Thank you. Let's see. I can't remember the Pokemon, but he looks like a fire lion to me.
Firelord.
I mean, kinda, but not really. There's a reason I kind of gave him that kind of appearance, if you will. And,
Could I make a guess?
Hmm?
Sorry.
You want to make a guess?
Yes.
Okay, shoot.
He's somehow a fire genasi.
Nope.
Damn it! I think Fiery had fire genasi.
Nope. Nah. I mean, you feel free to keep trying.
You know? You know I will.
Let's see. Okay, where was I? Ah, yeah, the raid at the bunny house. And yeah, to fight off the banner hops and the quasits was no joke. And it does make me question if I'm actually doing it right when I was playing as a warlock, if you will. But I actually did manage to do well, if you will. And doing the boom and push mechanic really is fun when I get to play as Myyra. Now, where was I? It wasn't until after a day or two. No way, it's literally been a day. It wasn't until a day later that Myyra wants to go see Tepeo regarding to the information that he got, if he has any information on the invaders who went to the bunny house, if you will. And when she arrived in the balance scale headquarters, she's actually surprised that he actually went as far to make sure that she is comfortable. Like, we're talking about like pouring 2 glasses of wine and had a charcuterie board filled with goodies comfortable.
Aww.
It wasn't until that Tepeo actually dropped the bomb that he has actually gotten information from the said person who sent the Bander Hops that they were actually working for Mira's ex-husband. And in fact, Tepeo has been busy in his own way trying to actually get some information and bunch when it comes to this said person, and learns that the one responsible was a night hag, if you will. And this night hag actually saw prowess in Mina that override her original choice to kidnap him and return it to her employer. But it also kidnapped the girl for her own means because of Mina's gifted prowess. And Mina was absolutely fucking pissed when she actually learned that. It wasn't until that she actually reached to Golem. Oh, hold on a second. Golem, pause soundtrack. Thank you. It wasn't until that it was so bad that Myyra actually went up to the hag with her one eye golden bright, her one golden eye shining bright, with an intent of malice behind them. And she actually said in a very low voice, "It's one thing when you try to actually go and obey your employer's orders. It's another when you try to actually kidnap my own daughter for your own means. And I don't take kindly to that." As Mira's one hand actually lights up bright and basically finishes off the said hag, turning her into a wretched smoke. And Myyra, when they returned from the said interrogation room, was shaking just to how level of anxiety and still leftover feelings of being pissed over the situation, because now her daughter's life is now very much endangered by her said ex-husband. And, she just hates it that, of all times, after especially since their last time seeing each other, now that he got an idea that of his own daughter's existence, there's a very good chance that he is going to actually figure out that the hag didn't come back, but will most likely send more forces. And Tepeo actually does his best to be a supportive person regarding to Myyra's situation. In order to actually showcase the level of trust, he actually revealed a very big secret. And, let's see. Okay, Golem, resume video, but reduce volume. Okay, now, in order to make this thing kind of make sense, we're going to need to make a backtrack, if you will. I saw the redeem, Ice Drake. I will do that, but after telling the story, okay? Let's see. Alright. Now, in order to explain this proper, we're going to need to do a little bit of a backtrack. In the early days of when, of the Sigil campaign, Mina once upon a time drew a picture, regarding to, her and her mother, when Myyra actually spotted another picture that she drew. One that actually features this black, misshapen, ugly figure with dark, ghastly green eyes, if you will. And upon asking what, when did she actually drew this or what this is about, Mina was understandably wary, and she's actually terrified of it. And it wasn't until like the next day that Mina actually showcased another picture where she actually is, in fact, she actually looks a lot better than she was before. This time around, this said picture that she drew, it features a strange snake-like creature with big wings that have different colors and patterns all over it. And Mina actually refers to this one as Mr. Rainbow, if you will. This figure would always keeps coming back to me whenever Mina is sleeping to make sure that she is safeguarded and actually has really good dreams. And it has been that way for a good significant amount of time. Now, I want you guys to actually have a big think. What is a snake-like creature in D&D that has big wings that comes with different colors?
A Quetzalcoatl?
A cultal, but close enough.
I don't normally call them Quaddles, I just call them Quetzalcoatls because I think the name sounds a lot cooler in my head.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong. But yes, this Quaddle keeps coming back into Mina's whenever Mina is asleep and in her dreams. And it wasn't until she actually, during the time when Myyra, and let's actually now go flash forward. It is there that Tepeo finally reveals a big secret about himself to Myyra, if you will, where he actually gets to showcase his true form. Remember Mr. Rainbow? That's him. He's actually a Quaddle.
Aww.
Yep. But he actually's, it's not easy for him to actually go this far to reveal this part of himself, but he did actually make it clear to Myyra that he is going to be the, he's going to do his best to make sure Mina is safeguarded, no matter how much it takes, if you will. And It actually is really sweet of him when he actually does that. And yeah, Savage did say Quetzalcoatl is a god. Coatl is the species.
Well, there's it, but thank you.
Yeah. And now that I finally got that out of the way, sorry there, fellas, but I'm going into a tunnel.
Ah, of course. Well, hello there, Gremlin. How
Yeah.
are you doing, friend?
Gremlin has been chilling in fridge.
Why are you still in the fridge?
Still feeling cold, guys. Hold on. House Gremlins need to change.
Isn't tight.
Okay, I is not dressed. And Chad actually says something. Venison is going in jar!
Hi, it's been quite a while. Alright, put us in.
Yes.
Like, I'm currently trying to make another mini because I've decided to like see if I can join another game. But I'm trying to figure out how to do his design.
That is actually giving me sacrifice!
What sacrifices? No, Ice Trick, no! Mickey! Gremlin, go! No.
My
Get out of it.
No! Wait!
You can, yeah.
Why? Why you throw it? Why?
That was chocolate you're not supposed to have. You will rage if you do so, and we do not need... Here, wait. Before you do anything, do you know what I do have?
Huh?
Check my pockets.
What this? Teddy's giving you salt!
I'm
Well,
still
before
eating
I
here,
get-
but I notice a gremlin is here. Hello, gremlin.
But Gremlin, what you got right there is those really nice Swedish chocolates I always carry on me.
Ask him next dish.
Go. Feast on them now.
Ted actually give me another
You think there's too much chocolate? Chocolate plush. Guys? What you giving again?
Saw 17 colors.
Alright. Are you okay?
Yes,
Alright, I'm just checking.
at least it's got wee Chucky. Also, you're not. Hold on. Also, you're not. You want to know how many colors Huskers saw?
Alright, let's take a look.
Okay, the first color is.
Ha! Knew it.
She already gone?
By looks of
Hey
things,
guys,
yes.
what did I miss?
The
Ah!
Gremlin apparently solved 17 colors, but we don't know what they were.
I think it's probably for the best.
I say it is for the best as well.
Darn, I didn't get a chance to say that next month the gremlin's gonna have all the time she wants with sushi.
Now I was gonna still salt that venison. I put it back where he kinda is because, well, things kinda had to go back the way they were, so I don't have to worry about scaling.
Yeah, and we don't need me dehydrated again.
Ah! Never, you spoke too soon. Thanks for more bits!
Why? I was gonna ask how everyone's day was going, but never mind.
No, Melanie, I think what Gremlin is talking about colors that is beyond what humans can actually see. Because of the human, because how humans have, limited amount of color, only a certain amount of animals could actually see more of the spectrum, if you will. I'm sure that you guys are very familiar when it comes to that lesson that when it comes to light, we can only see a small slim spectrum of it.
Yes, with certain species, they are even capable of seeing things like the electromagnetic spectrum and even thermal vision.
Mm-hmm.
Where for some, it's very useful, but the reason why we are like this is because we have evolved in a very specific environment. And then, of course, developing that over time, plus the introduction of new adaptations and evolution, we have been limited in certain degrees because we have been given a lack of challenge in those areas.
It'd be like that, though.
Although, it's for the best.
Part of me wants to see a little bit more of the color spectrum, but at the same time, I don't know if my eyes could be capable of it. And this is what Savage actually gave to Gremlin, mind you.
Oh, did you put in... Oh, let me just... Is it in TV chat too?
It's in TV chat.
Oh. That actually looks really delicious, but also not as delicious at the exact same time.
I mean... It is kind of a dessert.
That point.
Like how women can actually see more shades of red. Wait, really? Huh.
I'm gonna have to look this up. Let me go quickly. I'm gonna have to go find the evidence.
I mean, I'm also astonished as someone who's as a woman, I kind of did not notice.
Actually, this is true. According to the Smithsonian Magazine, women are more adept at distinguishing subtle graduations in colors than men. This allows them to see it's more evident in the middle of the color spectrum. So yeah, it's true. Let's just say women are able to distinguish more detailed color graduations than men.
I kind of need to see this in a test now.
If you need a color test, I'll try and make one, but I don't have the time.
Let's see.
But how's people's days been going on so far?
Mine is alright. I was not asked to actually make myself something real fast because I was busy trying to fix up this sketch piece I did with Myyra's new look. So I kind of did something for me. So I just got myself some takeout for me for lunch, if you will. It's not ideal, but it did the job. I just hope that I was able to finish this thing up in time before Steve gets home. I mean, it's not the fact that I do the takeout. It's what I took ordered for takeout. That's kind of would give a bit of a brief issue.
What did you get?
The salamander in me would want something much more substantial, if you will, like Whataburger or Sonic, just so I could actually get something done in time, if you will. The Alpha Legion in me won because they demanded Taco Bell.
Alright.
Let's see. They gifted me one of those bow streamer baskets. Huh. Fun fact, people who transition actually see the alteration. Wait, really?
Wait. What? That part I never know about.
I did not know I did not know that's a thing either.
We're learning something new.
Huh.
This is interesting.
Okay. Our turn. Sorry if you responded to what I said earlier in case if you didn't hear it. You're okay. You're okay. Alright? Wait a minute. Have we already passed our ad earlier or did I not notice it?
I never noticed any ad because I've been, well, messing around with another miniature Kit Bash.
Oh, Rocket Knight! Thank you so much for the sub! And there goes the salt. Ah! Ah! It got off my face! Ah! Ah!
Ha! At least I'm not the only one who's salty now.
I hope it went over my shoulder, though. Just had 8 Oh! So we did pass it. Oh. Well, shit. I am so sorry, chat.
Although, it's been a really good day for us as well, since we're finally getting lectures sorted out. They're finally being brought in, and I'm happy with that.
Oh.
Plus, I have some really chill roommates after meeting them. I gotta be honest, all of them are just amazing.
Oh, that's a lot of bit. Voice Planet, thanks for the bits. And now it's up to his chin.
Get me out of here. I do not need to be chooky.
Give me a second, I need to check something before I do anything else. Are Fae affected by salt?
You know, that is kind of a good question, isn't it?
It's... oh crap. It's more of a repellent than an actual harm to us. Why does my skin feel itchy?
I think that's kind of the reason why.
Because I'm a Scot. I'm more of a British Fae than other types.
Oh, Savage actually said, Kodos are naturally secretive species who not only can shapeshift into people and animals, but are immune to scrying and any attempts to read their mind. So sharing a secret like that is a big deal. Pretty much. And Myyra was actually one who actually would keep... And Myyra, after learning about this, would also keep that level secret. And yes, Emerald Marine? So if you said anything about my red color theory, I missed it. Okay, okay. Where was it? I have to go back. Well, I did say that, I am actually astonished that, women can actually, detect different shades of red better than men does, which is a surprise because as someone who's a woman, and I kind of want to give it a try out and test it out to see if it works.
It would be interesting to see what happens.
Afton is a small sacrifice for the bit donations, and I mean it literally because he is small and plushy.
Is it bad that I actually really want to get a plushie version of myself now, like an IRL plushie?
Okay, let me think if more... I think I made her thighs a little bit too... Is her thigh game just okay to you guys?
Give me a second, I need to go check. Where are my glasses? Okay, can you... Alright, I got them on. Can you just zoom in a bit? It's got that squish, therefore it is good.
Okay. I know when it comes to designing Mira's new armored look, if there's one thing that I still want to showcase when it comes to Mira, it's her iconic dragon tattoo that she has on her thigh. And that's something that she actually takes pride on due to her background, if you will.
Noted. Also, I'm gonna have to get back in a moment. I think someone's just gonna give me a call, so I'll be back in a moment, okay?
Alrighty then. Kodas are also natural protectors, in that their original purpose is to protect a specific place or person, so being protective of Mina comes naturally. Which actually surprises Mira too, especially when she actually brought this question to Tepeo when, well, they actually went on a date once upon a time, if you will. Where, he actually did ask if it's a, well, originally, he did ask one time that would it be alright for him to actually just come over for the night for dinner, which, as a player, it felt a little bit too fast because, Sigil, in the Planescape game that we're playing with, it really did move in way too fast than it should. And, Dave, hi!
Hello.
Hi! I'm currently drawing Mira as we speak, but how are you?
I am doing alright, just finishing off my last hour of work.
Okay. Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Alright. I trust you on that. Okay, where was I? Ah, yeah, the date. Cause once upon a time, Tepia did ask Mira if it'll be alright for him to go, come over for dinner with, but as a player, it felt a little bit too fast, given how Sigil was run way too fast than it should during our stay there. Like, he asked this on day... Let me just go over my notes real fast. Okay, where is it? Okay. No, Spelljammer, Planescape Chronicles. Okay, there it is. Okay, let me just go over my notes real fast. No, that's the no, that's, should be Sweetwater Day. Let me go find it a little bit fast. I know it's here. I know it is here. Wait, okay, way too, okay, Hive Ward. Okay, no, that's when, okay, day 7 in Sigil, if you will. And Mira said that, perhaps and Mira says, perhaps the next, perhaps the next day or two, it'll be alright for her, which he actually obliges to her, request. However, after some couple of shenanigans that, later that took place in a couple of days, Mira finally decided it's time for her to cash in on that promise. And Tepio actually took her out, well, into a very well-known restaurant in the ladies' ward in Sigil, where the two actually had a good time. As this also is the time where Mira actually asked Tepio, of all the people who are under his watch in the balance scales, why her and Mira, if you will? I mean, surely they don't really stand out that much, given how, given the organization that he runs. But still, it does actually raises the question of why her and her daughter. And I think I may get this thing wording wrong, so I'm gonna read a little bit more, and let me go into my notes again. Okay, that maybe it's 16. Mizumi Mira. Let's see. I think if I write this thing down in my notes, he did say that he doesn't want to actually. I think he said something in the lines that he doesn't wish to actually wish any harm that comes with the said child, given that in his own circumstances that he was poached by an egg. He was poached from his own home as an egg one long time ago. And he actually formed the balance scale so that way no one should actually go through the same thing that he did long time ago. I may get this thing right, so take it with a grain of salt. Savage would help me Savage is here to help out immensely when it comes to this because I get my wording wrong and hey. Tepio's motive, ultimately, more than romantic pursuits, was for her to be open to the idea of exploring happiness for herself, outside of her daughter. Yep, this is also true. Because Myyra has always been putting her daughter before herself. I mean, any mother tends to do, does that as well. So, getting to actually find happiness again, especially after what she endured, well, it feels like a luxury that she isn't sure if she's worthy enough to actually get it. Especially since the road that took her there from her time being with her ex-husband and the dirty work that she did to get there. Okay. He was exploited for his nature and did not want to happen to Mina. Part of the meaning of the balance scales is that every life should have joy and suffering in the balance. And so those with too much suffering should be given equivalent joy. Huh! That actually sounds incredibly fitting. And so, yeah, Myyra actually enjoys her time with Tepio during their time out together, and it does actually ended with them actually parting ways like any other adult couple would by having a good night kiss and junk, and yeah, it is actually romantically sweet. Thoughts, questions, death threats? Okay. Let me go ahead and fix this thing up because it looks a little bit wonky. But I actually like how I'm designing this armor for Myyra, if you will. This is what she... In the Planescape game where we last left off, as it's going on a hiatus as we speak. Well, I say seasonal hiatus is the proper wording for the job. Myyra wants to actually get herself the means to actually protect her daughter as much as she could. But she knows that where they're going, especially into the Outlands, where things are going to be a little bit more topsy-turvy and much more potentially dangerous, she's going to need some level of oomph in order to actually get the means to keep up with the rest of the party. So she actually goes to get some level of help with Sarah's faction. Sarah as in my boyfriend's character. And they actually help create a Gloomrot armor, thanks to the essence of being a Shatter Kai that she has with her. Because for those who do need context, Shatter Kai are elves that came from the messed up land that is called the Shadowfell, if you will. And it is a land that is actually, and most Shatter Kais are usually blessed with a significant magic that is from the Raven Queen. An iconic figure, divine figure that is from Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know if divine is the right word for the job because the Raven Queen is Well, I think I don't know, there's so many colorful words I could actually pick with this divine figure. Anyways, she's got herself a Gloomrot armor, which is the one that we're designing right now. Or more specifically, it's a Gloomrot studded armor that she's wearing. And I actually think that it's slowly coming together, but I think when it comes to the feather shoulders over there, we're going to have to need a brush for the job. And that's how Myyra got her. I mean, you're not entirely wrong. You're not entirely wrong. I think Myyra so far is someone who in my roster who's definitely got ourselves a monster fucker card in a sense. Yep. Let's see. So far, Myyra is one of my favorites of your D&D character, Mikoto. Aw, thank you, thank you. This armor is still, right now we are just currently doing the refined sketch phase, the refined inking phase of this line art. Because we did ourselves the chunky base ink in order for us to get ourselves the proper layout. Now it's time for us to actually work on this, to refine it, attune it, and then afterwards we're gonna go straight to coloring it. This armor is actually based on two significant outfits from two different characters in two different series. The first one is Yennefer from the Witcher series, and the other one was Morrigan from the Dragon, okay, let me just go, Dragon Age? I think it was Dragon Age, yep. Okay, let's see. In some lore, the Raven Queen is a goddess. In others, she is merely a godlike in power due to controlling a plane. Yep, this is kind of true, and the Raven Queen, because of how contradictory-ish the Raven Queen is, it's hard for me to properly explain it. Then I sometimes get my wording wrong, so it's why I said take it with a grain of salt. My favorite description of the Raven Queen is, she's a lady watching adventurers' lives on her couch like a soap opera, enjoying the drama and occasionally influencing things to spice the plot. And there's a troll forge in my inn. Sorry, no thank you. Snacking on her shadow popcorn. You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. I mean, I have a feeling that there's some people like Myyra, for an example, would actually use her name like that as something you did with a deity, but Myyra's case, it's a little bit extra. This reminds me of a time when Myyra, when she decides to bring her daughter with her to the shop that she works at. A shop that is for, well, it's less more of a shop that she works at and more like, working for the person who runs said shop. Anyways, one day, they actually received, someone who came from the Vistani. A very familiar, figure kind of figure that is from the Ravenloft series. This person also then showcases her familiar, which is an incredibly pudgy crow, which she actually names it as Sir Crumsley, if you will. And Myyra, upon seeing that thing, because crows and ravens are very familiar in Shadowfell, where she's from, looks at it in horror and actually just says, Raven Queen's tits, what did you do to the poor thing? Oh, I spoiled it. And I don't think it's wise to use a deity's name in such a matter. And then I remembered, oh, hold on, Mina is there. And Mina in her little childlike wonder is like, Mommy, what's a tit? Everyone has a collective oh shit moment, but Mina quickly answers, a tit is a little bird you find in the forest in Faerun. Ah! And that would have been enough. That would have been enough. Had it not been for one of our party mates, Alexander, our barbarian just actually goes, it's not just that, dear Mina. It's also another way to refer to a woman's chest. And next thing you know, he got pummeled by a good chunk of our party to get him to shut the fuck up before he actually corrupts his little child with that kind of knowledge. No. Everyone loves to shop at the Friendly Fiend. Yep. Is Mina a dog or cat person? I wonder the same for Celine. That is actually a good question. I never really thought of that for Myyra in a sense. Thing is, I don't really know. I guess that's something I'll have to figure out a little bit later. But as for Celine, she's more of a rabbit person, if you will. Kind of similar to when it comes to my other character, Rose. Because when it comes to Celine, most of her magical effect, most of her magic, if they actually takes a shape, if you will, most of the time they would actually take the shape of rabbits. Or they would have something like rabbit theme or star theme alongside of her design. Okay, so I think this looks pretty good. I think. Maybe. Okay. Let's see. Let's not forget that said fortune teller is also a Shatter Kai, which is plenty of fun secrets. Oh yeah, 100%. Myyra has not often does Myyra actually see other people who comes from the same kind as she is. So it's a surprise, but a welcoming one. Alright, where is Myyra herself? Because I am about to design her bang. There it is. Psycho is going into the jar? Okay.
Because I muted myself and forgot again.
Oh, West.
Why do I keep doing this to myself?
In this house, we are all goobers.
Where is it? There it is.
Get in the jar!
Yep. I mean, your neck isn't as high up in the salt. Any more bits and bunch, you're going to be ended up bailing out. But yeah, I'm actually surprised that when it comes to Myyra, there has been a lot of people who are, well, interested about her, if you will. I guess it's coming. This is coming from a place where I never thought that my character designs would actually leave that much of an impact. Okay. Will you mention discovering the secret pool in the walking castle, or is that too You're not entirely wrong. You're not entirely wrong. I mean, I think I might try my best to recap this as best I could. Okay, story time. It wasn't until we're finally going into the... So this takes place later stage, and when it comes to the this season, when it comes to the Sigil game, the Planescape game that we're in, where we had to go out into the Outlands outside of Sigil, so we could actually find ourselves the castle, the walking castle that was owned by a significant a significant figure, a gift, if you will. It's been, I almost forgot. As well as we need the means to move around the desert, where one of our party mates has to find a mecha that is tied to their backstory. Yes, you heard that right. And after it takes some level of shenaniganery to find this castle to expel its forces, as well as add a feeling that one of the enemies is going to be coming at Myyra because she's the one who dealt the last blow to that one devil. Oh boy. It was long until we actually found the mecha, and we actually are going to figure out a way to get that thing to work, because turns out it needs a significant part for it to work 100%. Myyra was able to get Mina again, as well as Tepeo, who actually has been making sure that she is kept safe. And wait, hold on a second. I need to look at that braid I did when it comes to Mira's swimsuit attire. There we are. Okay, I'm not that far off. Okay. Myyra was able, and Myyra was happy to actually see Tepeo again, especially since she requested for him to make sure that she, to come along. Hi! Hi, honey! It's,
Hey, Steve.
Is this the Gloomrod armor?
Yes?
Oh, it looks so good!
Yeah.
Can I have hugs, please?
Alright, honey, you can have hugs.
Thank you. Are you okay?
I get a stretch in your hug. No, hold on! Oh! Astra! Hi! Astra, hi! Well, Raiders, hi! Welcome to the Paper Plane Inn!
Heard it!
Okay. I'm Mikota Neely, and we are currently drawing out this character of mine who is a Archfey Warlock and Eloquence Bard. So, Raiders, welcome into the Paper Plane Inn!
Yeah. Wait, fuck it. I think there might be some dust in my lungs.
Honey!
I am, essentially I can feel it in my throat and I kinda,
Honey! You know I can't help but worry!
Yes, and if I don't tell you and it just pops up out of nowhere, you'll be angry at me that I didn't tell you.
You know what? You had raised a good point. But you need a respirator!
Tell that to Kyle.
Hey! What am I gonna do with you? My thoughts exactly. Anyways, but Raiders, welcome into the Paper Plane Inn. I hope you get to enjoy your stay here, and I hope your stream actually turns out pretty good, Asra. Let's see. Hope you all have a good time with your art. Oh, I am. And I just realized I just zoomed in right up to thighs. Well, Chad's eating well today. I mean, let's see. A wonderful and funny couple. Aw, thank you. I mean, I love my significant other that much. If something happened, sometimes I mess with him. Sometimes I want to make sure that he's A-okay. Yep. I just realized I am zooming into thighs and chat is. Oh, son of a... Ah, dang it.
Put this dice.
Yep. I realized that should there ever be a time I actually do that quietest stream challenge, you're gonna use that redeem is going to be used a lot.
Probably.
You two deserve all the love and happiness. Aw, thank you, thank you. Okay, now where was I when I was left off?
Okay, I got my ice cream.
Oh! And how is it?
It's good. It's good for the throat and such.
Good. Very good. I think that's something we should actually keep in our freezer. A small half gallon of ice cream, just in case.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Hey, y'all, we want to hear some cute sounds?
Can I help you? Darling.
Better?
Yeah.
Besides, I want you to taste the ice cream too.
Chat, huh? Not in front of chat.
Of all the things we've talked about openly, this is where you draw the line.
I am not making my job. I'm not making my case very clear, in it.
No, you're not.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. So, okay, where was I? Actually, let me just go get myself something to drink because my mouth is as parched as a desert after talking a lot. Ugh. Ha! That case flew out the window long ago and never returned. That's what you get for not mastering? That is also, that's also on me. And also, hi, Rudia. I'm doing alright. How are you? Right now, I'm currently drawing my character Myyra in her new attire and armor as we speak, because she's got herself some hell of new duds ever since the Planescape game that she's in. You're doing your best? That's good. That is good. I'm not sure if doing the braid and bun combo is the right job when it comes to Myyra, because she did sort of left her hair long and flowing. That is right next to her bun, if you will. You want to know what would be worse than a nom? Yeah? Anyways, where was I? Okay, back to that pool bit. Okay, I need to make the story a little bit more clear, so I kind of need no interruptions after this, okay? At this bit. So, and I guess I may have to start all the way from the beginning. So this takes place in at around the later stage of the Planescape game campaign, where we have to go all the way outside of Sigil, so we can actually get ourselves rescue a walking fortress that just went offline, and use that said walking fortress to go find a mech that one of our party mates desperately needs to find out there. After some shenanigans where we found the walking castle, we also found there has been significant amount of foes that are inside of it. One of them also being a devil that we had to kind of put down. And Myyra realizing that since she's the one who dealt with the last blow, when that devil does come back, she is going to be the first target in action. So she actually rings Tepeo about the situation, where she's going to need some level of help because I think she really has done it this time. Tepeo actually obliges, and he also brought Mina with him to Mira's request. And so after some shenanigans, after some time where we actually walked through the desert and found the fortress, but the giant mech is kind of one part short in order for it to be 100% functionable. So we had to go to a significant place where basically, all mechanical, all around, where we had to go find the significant part there. And so, during the said journey to that area there, Mina went to bed because 5-year-old needs her sleep, where the adults actually go ahead and actually talk. It is there that Myyra actually expresses her interest when it comes to Tepia a little bit more, to a point that she actually spontaneously just says she feels like she's gonna go have a bit of a swim. And this leads to Myyra actually wanted to go take a swim into the pools, into the castle's larger pools, if you will. And mind you, it's when I had to Mac freaking dig for this one. One that actually suits the which I actually have in mind what it looks like on the inside. And the giant pool slash bath in question is this inside of this the said castle, if you will. And Myyra actually pulls off Akita from Atlantis, where she actually does go and say, "You do swim, do you not?" And he actually takes up on that offer as well. I mean, and just like that, they actually had a good time that also results into that of a fade to black. Yeah. Also, hi, Afton. You're in the jar, so I'm getting you out.
Thank you very much. I'm guessing
Oh, I
someone
can breathe
else
again.
replaced me.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's good to hear. It seems like I came in at a very interesting time.
Fun fact, Savage's fun fact, that was one of those players. Is there an X? DM, there is now. Pretty much. I asked him, is there a all I said, is there a large pool slash bathhouse of the castle? And Savage did say there is now. And thanks to my history when it comes to Garry's Mod and SFM, thanks to my history with Garry's Mod and map browsing and bunch, I think of this when it comes to them going inside of the pool. And yep, that's where they went. That's where they had a good time.
Do I need to keep blasting said bar every time
Look,
you say that?
all I can say is that Tepia does not need to breathe when he's underwater. Let that kind of sink in.
Nice. Ah!
That castle looks beautiful. I think it's more the case of that bathhouse looks beautiful. The proper castle in question is, I kind of need to find it again. Shit. Right now, I am just trying to draw the ringlets of Myyra's tail curls because, boy...
Ringlets be good.
I mean, to be fair, this is one of the key aspects of her original design that I actually salvaged from her original look.
Oh, did she have the classic anime ringlets?
Not really. All I can say is that Myyra... I'm gonna reveal this one little truth right now. Myyra was originally a My Little Pony reskin OC that I rescued.
Wait, does that... Yeah, didn't you say Myyra came from a past history, if I believe so?
Yeah.
That explains it.
And to be honest, I think the way I treated Myyra now than how she was written then is a huge significant difference. And you know what? Everyone is liking this new look when it comes to Myyra. So, yeah, and I'm happy with that. And besides, being a MILF is much better than being an elf MILF is significantly better.
Melf.
I'm sorry, could you try that one more time?
I just combined elf and MILF together. MILF. Let's see. Roll the dice for this one. Oh boy. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me go find my dice and my box. Okay, where is it? Ah.
Crap, I can't seem to find all the writing now.
Okay, I am gonna pull out a D4. Okay, so 1 is going to be Dave, 2 is Afton, 3 is West, 4 I get to turn into a plushie, and I'm going into the. Okay, never mind. 4 is Steve.
You gave me a good time.
Or maybe I'll upgrade it to a D6.
What the hell?
1 is Dave.
I have some
I
bolts.
don't know either.
1 is Steve, 2 is Dave, 3 is Afton, 4 is West, 5 is that I turn into a plushie and I go into the jar, 6 I have to roll again. Honey,
Yes.
honey, honey,
Yes.
honey,
Yes.
honey,
Yes.
honey.
What is it, Papa?
Get back!
What? Oh.
You're now in the jar. How you feel?
Claustrophobic.
Okay, so let's see. Mel's acidic arrow minus the meteor jokes. And boy Splatty, thanks for the hearts. And I think you're kind of bailed out. I think, kind of, sort of, maybe.
Who knows?
You're kind of up to your chin. If I just squeeze you down just a significant... Yeah, I guess you're kind of bailed out.
Well then.
Yeah.
Oh, that was kind of pointless, wasn't it?
Well, not kind of really. If a plushie actually has, if the jar is filled up to the plushie's, chin/face, they're already bailed out. Let's see. I think I'm slowly coming to. I think it's slowly coming together, and I'm actually liking that.
Can I
Yes?
just get like a little off topic? Can I get like a people's thoughts on design I've been doing?
Sure.
I just plopped it in TV chat. Don't worry. Don't need to worry much about like that part. I've been trying to like make a hobgoblin, kind of like a half caster.
Okay. It doesn't look too bad.
Also, honey, you know that meme you love so much?
Yeah.
They Astartes it.
Oh. Honorable battle brother, may I have some wheat?
Brother, may I have some oats? No.
No.
I can't. I'm sorry, but with the way how it was written, it feels like I'm listening to two Astarte soldiers just. Oh, talking to each other.
They're arguing over bolts.
Yep. Brother,
Yeah.
may I have some bolts?
Rubber.
Let's see. Koldals can survive long periods without air, water, food, and sleep, but they can't lie. This is also kind of beneficial. And in a sense, Myyra actually got herself her motherfucker license at that night, at that moment.
Woo!
Cause, well, I don't ask much when it comes to my DMs. No, in fact, I just let them surprise me where they could. The only time one of the few times I do get to ask, I just lay it out there, like, especially when it comes to my characters, when they finally get intimate with the character they ask. All I ask is one thing, just one thing. Can I have a D4?
Could I ask what the D4 is for?
How many rounds?
Oh. Huh. Wow. Really?
Dude.
Yes.
I mean, at least it isn't a D8 or a D10.
Nah, I had a feeling a D4 is much more reasonable and much more,
Realistic
in a sense.
I mean,
D4
if
is
you
way
think
more.
about it, clerics and such exist, so do you know what they could do in the bedroom with that type of thing?
Wait, what?
What?
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna list a bunch of spells, and you can do with that as you wish. Enhanced ability, greater restoration, revivify, mage hand.
I'm not that sadistic when it comes to Steve, as a cleric.
Now, greater restoration is used to help get rid of exhaustion.
I know that, but I'm not that sadistic when it comes to Steve.
She's never actually had to revive me.
Oh, I just got...
Look, the only time I could is when he actually gets blinded. And that's definitely on me, and I'm so sorry.
I mean, all I'm gonna say, this is data that I've collected from other clients,
Oh!
okay?
Fireball! Hi! Welcome back! It's so good to see you again!
I also took a quick look at Red Claw, hun. He's playing Space Marine too.
Hey!
He's playing a Death Company.
Who?
Blood Angels.
Ah!
I'm guessing you're a fan of the Sons of Sanguinius.
Yeah? They're like one of my favorites factions out there. Oh, we're on break. Okay, we're on, okay. Hold on a second. Might as well just put that there. Text, okay. There we go, and well, hold on. So, since we're going through an ad time as we speak, let me just figure this out real fast.
Go on.
Okay, cause I did add in something new when it comes to this, and okay, that's background. Is there a way I can outline? There has to be. There it is. Outline. There it is. Okay. I made some changes when it comes to I made some significant changes when it comes to how I did my my ad placements in here, just to test out.
Oh Lord.
Just to test out to see how well it goes. Okay.
Honey, I may have a problem.
What's that, sweetie?
I'm in Warframe. I want to level up my Saren. I'm in a mission with 2 other Sarens.
Oh no. Oh no. Suffer.
Mood.
Look.
I've got to turn you down. Turn you back up.
Look, I'm not saying this to throw shade at Sarens, but the thing what makes this case a little bit different is that Sarens, can get a little bit competitive.
So the Finding Nemo seagulls, mine.
Mine.
Yes, and a little no. Okay, that's, okay, so that is very bad. Okay, the ad time is just about over. Okay, so there we go. So now that the ad is over, at least I finally got time to make that that text whenever it's up, whenever my ad notification is up.
Hmm.
So yeah, I actually hope that actually works this time around, cause I'm doing something different with the ad placement this time around when it for my streams, and cause I heard that doing the changes with the way I did my ads would definitely make a difference. Now, I know some people out there are not a huge fan of it, and you know what, I can't understand why, but the ads really do help me out when it comes to financial, when it comes to earning a little bit of finances when subbing is not available. But this time around, I am much more courteous to actually placing the ad banner up there so that everyone can actually quickly grab their stuff while we're doing an ad break. And I hope this time around it does actually help, you know? Okay. But does it actually help in a sense? I need to go now. Have fun with the stream and good luck with Myyra. You're doing great. Thank you so very much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still surprised that Myyra actually became one hell of a popular character in a sense.
It's a goth MILF, hun. You're already checking off two elf MILF. You're already checking off 3 boxes there.
Yeah, it's quite a popular domain.
But I did remember that Savage actually said something earlier. I added an extra D4 for Tippy. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I missed my chance.
I mean, alright, because your character also has interest when it comes to Myyra, but...
Doesn't know how to express or how to process it.
Yeah.
Aww.
Sorry.
It's okay. That ship has sailed.
Alright, but it's not gonna make things a little bit easier, you know? Jocasta is still my favorite. Oh, Rune, yeah, I'm so happy to hear that. You know, but speaking of Joe, I think looking at her design again, given that this thing is over how long now? Where is Joe? Let me just take a look over here. In 2020, like 4 years old now. I think if anything, I definitely need to make a new version of her standard standing up of her standard pose. But her outfit is gonna change. It's just I need to touch up her art because it has been a long while. Okay, so.
Speaking of which, what level is Myyra now, or the entire party's level?
Good question.
7? 6 or 7, I think.
We're all level 7 when we stop the first season of the Planescape campaign.
Alright.
Mind you, this is coming from somebody who has never played Planescape before, so I don't know where the rabbit hole, the plane rabbit hole is going to go, but I'm kind of excited to see where it goes. But because right now we are currently back in a new season of the Ravenloft campaign, and I'm happy to play as Celine again.
Aww.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm doing something akin to a Witcher.
Ranger, Blood Hunter, something of the sorts like that.
Ranger, Druid, Fighter.
Triple class. Huh.
My first.
All I
Yeah,
ask
like-
is that, are you sure this is a good okay? Are you sure you're okay with this combo combination?
Well, if I'm not, I can always just ask Savage if I could respec a bit.
Fair.
Yeah, that's true.
So long as I don't stray from too far from the original idea, I'm sure he'd be okay with it.
Yeah, like there's only so much official can give to help you make a Witcher.
As much as I want to get back into Ravenloft, as much fun as it is being back in Ravenloft, I can't wait to get back to Planescape. Me either. Because there's
Especially since my salamander's there.
and especially with the prospect of the other character plot lines that needs to be filled. Cause there is still the threat of Myyra's ex in the horizon, and trust me when I say, oh boy, the breadcrumbs in this trail is going to be a rocky road. Okay, story time again. So this takes place about a day or two when we finally came back from our time visiting one of our party mates' land where they came from. Myyra actually was having that of a dream, and you know what? I can't explain the story proper with this music currently on. Golem? Where is Golem? Oh, where is my browser that I keep there he is. Golem, pause. Okay. In order for me to tell this story proper, I'm going to need that pause for a bit. So this takes place sometime when we came back from our adventure, if you will, and we're staying in Sigil. Myyra was actually there was a scene where Myyra was actually having fun walking into town with Mina in with her hand. The mother and daughter were actually having a good time together, and Myyra actually promises her daughter that she is going to be making her favorite pancakes, which is bread pancakes, if you will, which is Mina's all-time favorite. As the little girl is actually super happy to see it, something caught Mina's eye, and she goes, "Mommy, look, they have balloons!" And she actually did, and in her excitement, the little girl left her mother's side and chased after it. And Myyra turns around quickly and realizes that her daughter has been missing in the crowd. This panic starts to set as she tries to figure out where her daughter ran off to. And she saw in the corner of her eye the familiar red pigtails going into an alley. She begins to make chase, following after her daughter like that of Alice after the rabbit. But the further she goes, the farthest away Mina is starting to get, to the point that she actually tries to call out for her daughter, but she can't just seem to turn around and stop. As she keeps going, panic is rising very strongly into her gut. The alleyway is starting to change into its own form, to that of gone where the walls lining with piping and dirt, to that of something much more opulent, clean, and refurnished furniture in a sense. It was then that she actually could hear the humming of her daughter, but it sounded as if life itself is escaping from her little voice. And all what's left behind, and she could hear it behind two double doors that actually that is where she's left it behind. And so Myyra knocks the doors down, where she finds herself in a very familiar room, one that is adorned with green furniture, dark green lighting, as a strange sight of black brambles that is decorated all over in the floor. She tries to call out for her daughter, tries to make sure Mina is safe and so okay. So when she actually turns to look in the corner of her eye, all what the mother's heart just couldn't help but sank and fell like that of a boulder into a lake. As right before her is her daughter, but now that of something of a lifeless husk, sitting in an opulent chair, adorned in a dress that makes her that of a refurnished doll, in a sense. Her life in her little green eyes has been faded as, yeah, she is left to that of an empty husk. Myyra couldn't help but sob as she tries to actually go and hold her daughter when a voice actually calls out and says, "She's actually quite beautiful, you know? She really takes after you." This familiar voice is like ice going down her spine as she turns around slowly and meets the face of the man she once loved, who is now that of a monster. "Hello there, Myyra. It's nice to finally meet you again." And that was before she actually bolted out from her bed, screaming from the nightmare that she actually witnessed. She did not sleep properly that night. She actually has to go to her, Mina's room, and she basically disturbed her daughter's sleep because she was frightened out of her mind, for she was worried over her child's safety. This man is very well aware that her daughter, that they actually had a child. And she had a feeling that he will stop at nothing to get his child back. For you see, when Myyra was young, and this takes place about 5-6 years prior before the Sigil campaign, in their 3 years of marriage, he had enough. He was impatient as fuck because all he actually wanted is to have an heir. But in their 3 years of marriage and no heir in sight, he was absolutely not having it. And it also doesn't help that he has his eye fell to another. And in order to have that, he basically threw Myyra out. But little did he actually know is that this ex-husband, that Myyra was already with child. And upon learning that she actually has a child, decides to do the right thing and not tell her husband about it. And decides to actually just raise the kid on her own. And she actually did. It was not easy because the road to getting there was really, really hard. But she did it. She raised their child by herself. You want to know the name of this ex-husband of hers?
Go on ahead.
The name of her ex-husband has finally been revealed when Myyra was strong enough to talk about it. Yerrick Narcidius is his actual name. Let's see. Yeah, exactly, Savage. One inspiration for Yerrick for me was that one line from Immortan Joe from Mad Max Fury Road. "That's my child, that's my property." Pretty much.
like, I gotta be honest, when you're going through that whole dream sequence, I just felt nothing but chills.
As you should.
Like, oh my goodness, like, my mind, the image of it is just full-blown psychological horror. Like, jeez.
I did not mean to actually go for the full I mean, not often do I actually stretch out my writing muscles, if you will, but when it does, is it really
Oh,
that prominent?
Yes.
it really is. Oh. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm like, I'm like in a state of, like, nervousness.
I'm sorry about that.
No, you're all
Okay.
good. You're all good. Like, in all honesty, I love it when people actually get into like that into their IP. Like, it just shows they do their work well.
I mean, I'm actually surprised that it really does left an impact.
It's just more of the fact, really, like the imagery, but it's also the fact that in my head I'm hearing very like childish music in the background. Actually, no, like, this is what I'm essentially imagining. Like, she sees the room distort into that of a kind of like almost that of a children's bedroom, with a small hint of a children's lullaby. As she starts to turn around and find her daughter in her predicament, I just see the panic and terror in her face. And that only grows with the despair as she hears the one that she has not wanted to hear in so long.
Look,
And I just see...
sorry, you go.
Yeah. And she just hears the voice in absolute terror and despair, and she looks up at him, and he's just there with the devilish smile, with a chuckle in his voice, almost as he's amused with what is happening.
It doesn't help that once upon a time that Myyra genuinely did love this person once. But as time kind of goes on, especially after they kind of had a fall, they also fell out, did she realize, holy shit, he is absolutely that of a monster. And I feel like a fool for loving this monster, but at the same time, yeah, it kind of is kind of apparent, huh?
It's complicated.
Yeah, it kind of is. Let's see. There's cruelty that comes from harming a child physically, but its own special kind of harming a child's soul.
Yeah, that's a good way of saying it.
Oh dear, look at the time. How about we actually use this time to actually just, get up, stretch our legs so we can actually, enjoy that 10-minute break. Use this time to do that, chat, and I'll see you guys in 10 minutes, okay? See you soon!
I'm gonna
Yeep.
get myself going right away because it's around evening time and I'm just gonna get a nice cup of tea and finish.
Thank you guys for waiting.
Welcome back.
Oh,
I think Steve went AFK.
and
Yes.
took away all the salts, the keys, the clovers, and all that's left are the hearts. You know what? I think I'm okay with this kind of change. Besides, well, the jar needs to be cleaned out anyway, and you know what? I think I'll take it. Might as well. Okay, so...
Meanwhile, I discovered there's a photo mode in the game I'm playing.
Oh? How's that treating you so far?
Check the TV chat for where I am.
Sure. Just give me a moment to actually tweak these out. I'm still keeping some elements when it comes to... Oh! I'm still gonna keep some of the elements from our original attire and gonna be placing it in here. Let me tell you, chat, earlier when I was taking a small little break, it was so tempting to actually just nap on the office bed, but I chose not to.
Bring Julios.
Julius? Ah! Thanks, honey!
Also, Julio's best tortilla chip.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hate me for being right.
The Rejangs are here to protect the Why, Rejangs? Why?
Those aren't Rajangs. They're missing the horns.
Well, if their job is to lay it out thick on the idea, it worked.
Okay. Also, does that mean you want to make Mina and Sons into a female Tarzan?
No.
Chat.
I think if anything, she has the prospects of becoming a spirits bard, if you will.
Yeah.
Now, for those who kind of need a little bit of a refresher, a spirit bard is technically you are a bard, but you have a strong connection to spirits, and you can actually utilize the stories of the said spirits to actually help you out when it comes to your combat, your rolls, and everything else in the kitchen sink. And Mina actually, and Mina, I will say it out there thick, she actually has a pronounced gift on seeing the spirits and the dead. And and being a kind soul that she is, she actually wants to actually help out where she could when it comes to these spirits, because sometimes they look a little bit lost or confused, and she wants to actually help mitigate the level of pain, of suffering and confusion that they actually have. And that's something else when it comes from a 5-year-old little girl. And it's also another reason why Myyra was actually so protective when it comes to her child. Because that gift of hers of seeing the dead and actually would, in a sense, communicate with them, that is also her ex-husband's gift. And another big reason why she's this level of overprotective. Well, remember when I said that that hag was kind of hired by her ex-husband of hers? It turns out that said ex-husband got himself into got himself a bit of a helping hand when it comes to when it comes to a lich, if you will. And it's not just any other lich. Hold on, let me just type this thing out here and find the right one for the job. Yeah! The said lich in question has this for a symbol. Let me just lay it out there and let that sink in for a few seconds. Myyra's gift is not only her ability to see them, but that she's a beacon for them, a guiding light in the shadows of the ethereal plane, or for a sinister creature, a lure to draw out souls to their doom. Exactly, and this is that is another reason why Mina is kind of that level of gifted, and in a sense there's a reason why Myyra is very much sure she's trying her best to protect her kid. Because she is very familiar on what it means when someone wants their power for other means. And trust me when I say it's not very good means. Okay. Now, I'm going to need something like feathers or... let's see, No, that's bullets and shells. Wouldn't it be funny that she does end up having that, but no, that's not what we're trying to do here. I know I have a feather brush that is not far from this list of, or not. Okay, hello, I am Cicerac, and I'm in TPK party since the 70s. Welcome to my dungeon. Hope you have a spare character sheet. Oh, fuck. Yeah. I am not looking forward to the day of meeting that guy and his tomb owner's insurance. Okay, so I can't seem to find the... Honey! I can't seem to find the right brush for the job, so maybe I'll look into Clipsidia Paint's library to do that. But while I'm at it, let's see. I know I have a brush that is related to clothing and the bunch. There we go. Okay, that's one. Let's see. One of these things is not like the one of these things is what I'm looking for. One of these things is what I need. If I'm gonna be a lash of immolation, one of you has to be the thing. When I think, cause let's see, if I definitely need a rope-like brush. And I don't think it's anywhere here. No, not there either. Okay, no. Not you. Not right either. Let's see. But until we actually get back into Sigil and all that junk, I think having more fun when it comes to Ravenloft is the one thing I'm looking forward to for this, because I love to play as Celine again, and the shenanigans that's going to happen from there. But one thing I'm kind of a little bit anxious of is what the rest of the world of... Do I not have a good brush? A good rope brush? Aside from this?
Crap, I forgot my drink.
Ah, here we go. Are you okay?
Drink.
Okay. Okay, let's also go flip this over so I can actually get to working on this. Let's see. So yeah, thoughts, questions, death threats?
What?
Okay.
With all due respect, I was essentially just busy trying to get myself like all my snack and stuff put together.
You know, fair.
Oh.
Wait a minute. There we go. Hold on a second. There you go. So now I just need to I need to tweak that thing up because I think is it? Okay, my brain is trying my best to keep up, so let's see. I still like the idea that when it comes to Myyra, that her weapon of choice is
the whip.
Is a whip, but in her case, she made it work.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And boy, did she actually make that work.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. There we go. So I have an idea. Kind of shows that that with the right tools for the job, I can make that such a thing work, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so duplicate, and we're gonna go ahead and start making this. Cause I'm not sure if this is the right braided brush for the type when it comes to I'm not sure if this is the right brush in question for when it comes to designing her lash of immolation, because that's the weapon that I chose for Myyra's case.
Hmm.
A Caesarak remembering his model. A Caesarak remember seeing his model in the Neverwinter vid game, along with the idle games based on Forgotten Realms. Is he really that much of a terrifying figure?
Disarek?
A Caesarak.
Can't say I'm familiar.
Me either. But I think we should be fine. Maybe.
Okay.
Okay, let me clean this thing up. But you know, if there's one... But I just, no, my brain is trying my best not to think of, the Dirty Deeds games when it comes to their spells in question.
Yeah, those... While I'm fully able to talk about them, not sure if they're TOS.
I will say that the Spectral Stockade spell really is one that comes in clutch.
Isn't it basically just a whole person with extra bits?
No. That's not what it does, honey. The Spectral Stockade is basically you summon that, yeah, and
Stockade, and you can put someone in it.
And you lock someone up in it, yeah. But boy, did Azura have a way to actually make that put that thing into clutch when it comes to certain combat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so... Oh. Wait a minute.
No, oddly enough, despite like the dragon turtle fight, the other dragon, the arenas, you know what's the fight that sticks out to me the most?
What's that?
Fight with the orcs.
Alright! That was really fun.
Because it was just pure goof factor.
Mm-hmm.
They have powerful weapons, but they could just as easily turn on. Those weapons could easily be used against each other, than as well as us.
And for a short while, they did know. It really did. It really was fun, huh?
Yeah. Then we had to fight the tiefling troop, and that wasn't quite as fun.
No. He is infamous, mostly known for making death trap dungeons. He is the origin of Rocks Fall, Everyone Dies kind of dungeons. Oh dear. A Caesarag the Eternal and also Devourer. Not as infamous as Vecna, multiverse collectors of artifacts. But more with what Savage says. Huh. Okay, so let's see. I think this looks pretty good. Now then, I just need to start making the, and I just need to refine the rope bit. I mean, thinking about it now, Myyra is definitely a Dommy Mommy type, isn't she?
100%.
You said it, not me.
No, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You made her a goth MILF elf who uses a whip as her primary weapon and is known for her ability to seduce, manipulate, and otherwise just fuck with people. That's not a dominatrix. I don't know what is.
I mean, I did remember when it comes to the part where she actually has to interview two tieflings. She is ready to actually make her get her hands kind of dirty again, and it turns out that just try to ask politely while brandishing the whip up really does actually help put things into favor, huh? Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. There we go. Once she's armored up, we can start playing the Simon Belmont theme. Maybe.
Wait, which ones though? There's a few of them. You want to go Castlevania? You want to go the original or the anime route?
Okay, but alright. I still need to design the feathers or slash fur on her pauldrons. So once we're actually done with that, we'll get to making some flats when it comes to her and possibly call it here. Because I only got so much time left to do before the game starts later tonight. Okay, now where's the fur? Do I have fur brushes or not? No. That's leaves. No. Do I not have it? I don't think I have it. Oh. I think, okay, hold on a second. Let me go to the Clip Studio Paint library. Let's see if I, okay, assets, upon the wall. Show me which one is the best of them all. Or best for this job.
Yeah, best assets on the wall? Well, currently it's Myyra's.
Okay, that's feather markers, no, you're not right either. Next. Nope. 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 No. I think I may have to resort to drawing this if there's no good brush. Okay. Miki, we are out of salt for dinner. Oh, honey, we're out of salt for dinner. And Steve comes in the end and scoops up the salt from the tip of the jar. Don't worry, hon, I got all the salt.
Fuck.
He's not really entirely. No! Camel Hellhound! Hi! Welcome into the Paper Plane Inn! Hi! Welcome! Raiders, welcome into the Paper Plane Inn! I'm Mikata New, and we are currently drawing my character, who is a Archfey Warlock, who is now in her new armor. And welcome to the Paper Plane Inn. Hope you make yourself comfortable, or you can go ahead and get some rest. Whichever floats your boat. We are okay here in this house. I think I may have to draw it out then. Can't be helped. Or wait a minute, whatever happened to that brush? Whatever happened to that fur brush that I got? Okay, I could have sworn that I actually have... I think I found... No, okay, I think I may have found one. Or at least the one I used in the past. The one that's similar to how I designed Myyra's pauldron. No? Okay, no. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm alright. I'm just trying my best to figure out where to go from there, chat. Brush is disappearing. Gremlin maybe stole some. I hope not! Okay. Alright, you know what? Let me see if I can actually go into my, library or something. This might take a moment, chat. Bear with me. Let's see. Epaulets and pauldrons and... No. Wait. Okay, I think I found that said brush. Okay, so... Ah!
What?
Something clumped!
Oh, that'd probably be the cord from the mic. Sorry.
You're okay! Okay, so let's try using you. And we may have to use we may have to make a whole new layer for this. Okay, no. Or not. Okay, I thought it would look much nicer in my head. Ow.
And temp was made. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay. Nope. Okay, now let's minimize this. Alright, now let's go ahead and fix this tweaky, and let's go ahead and fix up this brush. And we're going to have to fix up a lot, but I'm sure that we can make something work with this. This is the same brush I use when it comes to Myyra's fur-lined jacket, fur-line on her jacket. I thought it would actually look good on this, but I think I may have been mistaken. Like, I know that there's some people who would actually try to look down when it comes to assets, but you should not, because without these assets, free or otherwise, we will not be able to achieve some of our artwork or achieve some level of growth. And the assets are there to actually help make your job a little bit easier instead of harder.
Hmm.
And I think in my case, it's not working. I thought the fur would actually do something, but no, it did not. And now I am upset. Okay, so we're going to have to kill the fur. And we're going to have to go back into the drawing board and use the feathers that I outlined over here.
Unless you choose to draw it by hand.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to draw this by hand. Oh, and while I'm at it, there we go. So I can actually see better. Wait a minute. Oh, it's not a vector layer. Okay, hold on. Hold on. No? Okay. I know that I usually try to experiment to make things work, but are you guys okay with this?
Mm-hmm. I'm just chilling in Warframe while we're with you. Son.
Huh. Okay, so we're going to clean this thing up now. Okay, and there we go. I think that looks pretty good. Guess you can't really fix what ain't broken, huh?
Hmm?
Okay.
There's the reason the kiss method is effective.
Mm-hmm. But you know what's one thing I would love to actually design one day?
What's that?
Mina when she finally gets older.
Oh yeah, she will be beautiful like her mother, I bet.
I mean, yeah? You're not entirely wrong.
Let's hope not as provocative, though.
I don't... If you mean by she has her mom's chest size when she gets older, that's not happening.
Okay.
I mean, because of the human gene that comes with the mix, it's, yeah, that's not really happening.
Are you explaining that the thickness in the family comes from the elf side of the family?
Yep.
That explains a lot with Diona's tree, then.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Okay, so...
And I do mean fairest.
Alright, now let me go ahead and start cleaning up here. And, you know what, I'll just make a duplicate of this just so I don't actually, But it still surprises me that people actually are a huge fan of Myyra.
Doesn't surprise me.
I think it's chalking up to low self-esteem and bunch that comes with it.
I am inclined to agree with this theory.
Yeah. Okay, so there we go. I think that makes it look a lot better, don't you think? Alright, detailing and all that junk will have to wait until next later offline. Yep. Okay, so Alright, and oh, dearie, I just realized something. I forgot the detailing when it comes to, this. The folds of her, attire needs to... Yep. Don't want to miss that, those details. There we go. Okay, but what do you think of that?
Show.
Does that look like a slice of... Does that look really good?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Okay, let me just thicken up some areas here. Especially these. I think it says something when it comes to my author appeal. What really ticks my boxes is that I really know how to draw my curvy women, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Almost thought you said Kirby women, then suddenly Casey would suddenly pop up.
I mean, am I wrong? Okay, hold on a second. Let me just go ahead and fix this. And, there you go. The rest will have to be fixed later. Okay, so, now that we actually got Myyra's, line art sort of situated, we're gonna go ahead and start working on the flats and possibly call it there because I'm running low on time.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and start coloring. I do appreciate that you guys are watching all this process going through. Even though it took a little bit longer than it should, we have been distracted when it comes to doing characters telling and all that bunch, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, oh. Okay. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. So... And sides, who doesn't like a goth MILF?
I know I do.
How many MILF characters did I actually make? There's Dione, there's Myyra, there's technically, Ali, later down the line. I need to keep track on my MILFs.
How do I hold all these MILFs?
Okay, now...
Given the weapon choice, probably a leash.
Oh. Oh, okay.
No, he's got a point. Myyra would definitely be the type who would actually put a leash on. Yeah. Let's see. And we're gonna go ahead and color this up as quickly as we could. Oh. Ah, fick. Okay, sure, why not? Okay, well, I guess I have to go resort to that.
Oh, bye.
It's okay. I should be fine, I think. Alright. She's a mommy, right? Think her daughter's first words are... No! Oh,
boy.
no! Boy Splatty, no! Oh, God, no! Oh, no! Oh, dear, no! Oh, dear, no. Alright, now it's time for her eyes. Her captivating eyes.
Very.
Would Albie still be using the dream catcher, or she have a different weapon in this scenario?
Who? Wait, who?
Albie?
Alve?
Oh, yeah, she also technically counts as a MILF, doesn't she?
No. I don't think so.
No?
She's got the body of one.
She may get the body of one, but she has yet to be one.
fix
Emphasis
that.
on the word. Wow, honey.
What did he say?
He wishes to fix that.
Hey, get in line. I'm still waiting for the next date auction.
Okay, now let's go get her makeup, because what's Myyra without her iconic makeup?
If I remember anyway, and have the money.
Okay, so let me go ahead and clean up her makeup a little bit. It's not often do I actually design women with bold makeup, but characters like Myyra really do have a way on making it work.
Hmm.
Plus, with color this bald, it does leave nice marks.
It is.
Okay, so I should really find some time to figure out to put in a post. I should really find time to make some sort of a wiki of something of a like, so that where I can actually find a place to compile all the characters that I have so far. Cause I made so many, and each and every one of them has their own personal traits and bunch. Yes, Juxa Dragon? Permission to backhand his head? What I mean is permission to slap the back of his head. On Boy Splatty? Yes. Okay. I just hope I actually got her makeup just about right. Let's see, and
She still need her glowy eye?
on the fence and putting it up there for now, at least for now, because we are currently in the we're currently still working on the flats, because that's something I've yet to actually finish. Okay, okay. Oh, right. Her inner lip coloring. Her lip colors. Like, I don't usually do normally I don't do colored line art, but sometimes I would make some certain exceptions, and one of them is definitely areas like the lips or hair color, in order to help emphasize the boldness, if you will. Okay, and let me also give a little bit more there onto her nose. Something's about this image is bothering me. I may have to tweak it later, when I get the chance. Alright, now that we got the base of her, colors just about done, I think it's about time we actually try to figure out where does the, her other colors come into play. Now, what she's wearing right now is a studded Gloomrot armor, which, I had a feeling that is colored, as well as this is also colored. And this. Color balancing is going to be something I'm going to struggle with, but I'm going to try my best to make sure it's going to be worth it. After all, I do aim to deliver where I could. Oh yeah, and then also in terms of age, though she's in her 300s, I imagine her to practically be, in her mid 30s in a sense. I guess, and I hope that actually makes it right, if you will. Oh, Masky, hi, welcome back.
Oh, Masky.
She has the aura of who's your mama, especially with that look and holding the whip. You're not entirely wrong. This is my character Myyra that I've made, and she is my archfey warlock with eloquence bard, if you will. And it also doesn't help that she's also a literal mom. Okay, so let's also, wait a minute. Something does not make sense. If she's wearing gloves like that, she will not have her nails show up like that.
Maybe not.
No, not at all. It's just, it's one of those Mickey has a brain fart moments. Okay. But she really does have that energy, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that one meme, isn't it? I have, no, that one Vine, isn't it? I may smile a lot, honey, but I have a mean fucking backhand. I'm not afraid to use it. And now for... does that actually look about... Have you drawn her child? Oh, I did. I actually did. In fact, this is her little kid here. Interesting how the, this came from this little tyke came from this.
Uh-huh. She's adorable, and anyone who hurts this child will face the wrath of the party.
Yep, basically. Like, this little tyke is, yeah, hold on. Around this tall? Yep. Because she is, after all, 5. Do you think it makes a lot more sense to have her look look more like this? Now I just need to figure out what I'm gonna design with the feathers there. Maybe the same way when it comes to designing the pauldrons, the fur on her jacket. It's not 100% Raven-like, but it does the job. Hold on. I think I have another idea. Let's see. Small is just don't give her free candy or her mom might use the whip because she misunderstood the intention. Maybe.
Hello.
Oh, hi, JC.
What's up, guys?
Doing alright. Currently drawing a MILF.
Starting conversations with Makoto Nui.
She is quite the beauty, I will give her that.
I mean, yeah?
Though you know who my heart is set on.
I know. Let's see. Okay, I tried giving her darker pauldrons. Okay, guys, I need your help.
Err.
Okay, so I decided to go do a little bit of finagling. Is this
Yes.
better? Is gray? Which one is better? Number 1? Number 2?
I think number 2 blends better with the armor.
Okay. I think something's... Maybe it's just me, but her other eye looks a little bit finicky, but... Oh dear, look at the time. As much as I want to stick around a little bit longer, this is where I best get going here on my end. But this is
no.
Myyra in her Gloomrot armor, but what do you think?
It's good.
He's good.
Looks really good.
I'm gonna miss the purple. But it can't be helped. So,
Could put like a purple sort of trim design on the armor or something.
yeah?
Maybe. I'm just throwing out suggestions.
It's not a bad idea. Let's see. Banks is currently on, so is Redclaw, so is Cardell, so is Millie. Farrell, as well as it has been so long. I'm gonna go raid Banks.
Ooh.
Okay.
Alright, and I'm gonna use the sunglasses emote for the job. So we're gonna go do that. There we go. And without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and start working on raiding Banks.
Alrighty then.
There we go. I truly do appreciate that you guys came by here today and watching me draw this out. Yes, Jets of Dragon? Before I have to say this before I go, I'm gonna regret it, but hard.
What did you say?
Look at chat.
I don't have chat open. I'm playing Warframe.
But
Sorry.
anyways, this is where I best get going here on my end. Join me tomorrow as we're gonna be actually having more as we're gonna be going back into Cult of the Lamb and actually have some shenanigans there. But until then, this is where I best get going. So, may all have a good night. May all eat well and rest well. And I'll see you guys next time in the Paper Plane Inn. Take care!
Bye bye, everybody.
Later.